Being a student, have you ever wondered how the evolution of the car began? There are many things which makes up the car. What might be the different basic components by which the car is made? How to get into the best automobile industry? If you are not among the bright student like this, if you haven't got any questions like this, but there are some people who are car lovers, passionate drivers, or just a casual drivers. It's hazardous anyway. But being anyone among all these people, it is necessary to know about the cars and its history. The modification of the car started long back from 1886. The prime motive was to make it run. Then, after 20 years, the demand for the horsepower increased and it has significantly changed the structure of the car. Further, the advancement of the technology demanded for the comfort and increase in its durability due to some car lovers which used to travel a long distance. And today, what we have is a most fuel efficient, elegant with the best aerodynamic structure which has the high performance ability. But even why I am telling you all this is to make you understand the importance of an important term in the automobile industry, that is BIW. Yes, body in white. That's what it is. So what BIWs look like? It look like an welded sheet metal part, which you can see, yes, just like this. And what it says, BIW refers to the welded sheet metal components which are combined together to form the basic structure of the vehicle. To know more about this, I will make you understand the important parts of the BIW structure. So let me highlight some of the important parts in the car. Yes, the first one is hood, then fender, then B pillar, C pillar, wheel housing, roof, body side panel, quarter panel, and deck lid, and last but not least A pillar. These were the parts of the BIW, but still it is unknown how the design of this BIW structure is being done and what are its criteria. It has been listed as follows: car part lists, GD&T list, and CAD files of car parts. What are the car parts which defines the actual design of the BIW and aesthetic look of the car? The first one is the bonnet, hood, radiator, spoiler, braking system, and electrified power components. Next is GD&T. The GD&T usually means the geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. There are total 14 GD&T symbols which defines the position of the panels to be attached and where to exactly fix it. In this sheet you can probably see the dimensioning which has been mentioned on the panel, and there are some symbols which defines the position and the other aspects which are pertaining for the GD&T. I told you about the basic things regarding the BIW, but what exactly it looks like after all the designing and the CAD modeling is done. I am going to show you all these CAD parts. Getting to the list, first is the A pillar, then the B pillar, C pillar, and last is the base. First is A pillar. What does the A pillar do? It holds the strategic position, giving strength and the responsible for taking the load of the windscreen and roof plus the side doors. Coming to the next is B pillar. It takes a good care of the thrust and the side doors. The C pillar holds onto the deck lid and the quarter panel. Lastly is the base. Base holds almost everything ranging from the engine, chassis to seats, etc. Yes, we have seen about everything covering the basics of BIW, but what exactly it look like after the assembly? This you can see the different utility vehicles with their BIW structures. These two different utility vehicles can be seen with the attached assemblies. I won't take the model's name, but you can have an idea about it anyway. To get into the gist of all my lecture, I will notify you with the biggest additional advantage that a perfectly designed BIW will achieve. In this, what you can see is the different BIW structure of a different model. First, starting with the Cybertruck. Here in this example, Cybertruck shows the less air friction as compared to the other two models. It's because of the pure structure of the BIW, which enables a less friction force induced by the air friction. The other two are the Shelby and the Mustang. Shelby shows the more turbulence in airflow structure than the Cybertruck. Mustang has even more turbulence than these two. This shows the importance of the BIW structure that has to be designed perfectly in order to give the high performance.